Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, the weather is absolutely shit, so we're just going to jump right into it and dive into my October favourites and fails. Don't really have many fails, to be quite honest, so I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, let's just dive straight into it. I've had a couple of days off because I went away to Manchester for the weekend and I've come back, and this is the second video of a Monday morning, so it's been absolutely crazy. If you're wondering what the eye look is, I'm currently filming 3 looks 1 palette with the Christmas Eve palette, so you're not going to want to miss that because that is going to be a great video. So please make sure that you like, subscribe, stick around, turn the notification bell on because I'm uploading so many new videos. I think I did like 5 last week, and you're not going to want to miss them because they're just awesome. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. I have my little basket of goodies here. I've got a cough, and so if I have to keep stopping, you're not going to realise, but I don't. Well, there's like something lodged in the back of my throat, like really bad. So let's talk about a product that I am on the fence about. I've tried it a few times. I didn't really like it. Tried it again today and I tried it a different way, and I was like, oh, okay, this isn't that bad. So that's why I like to try products many different times, different ways, because you never know, you might find a way that you absolutely love. So this is the Kiko Milano Neutral Eye Base. Mine is absolutely disgusting. When I've always used my P. Louise, I will squirt about my eye and blend it out with a brush. So I was doing this one the exact same, and it just felt really greasy, and your eyelids are already quite oily, so I was like, this is horrible, like it's really not nice. But then today I used it and I just blended it out with my finger, patted it out, and it actually went on a little bit better. So I won't be surprised if this isn't in next month's basket as a fail or a a love of mine. I'm going to keep using it, and I'm going to use it the way that I used it today, and I'm going to see. It may stay, it may not. Let's talk about products that I've been loving. So this is the Treadwell Cosmetics sponge. I wasn't a sponge person, but I've been loving this. I've been using it to do underneath my eyes. Tend not to use it on my face just because I like to go in with a brush, just so I can go in with quite a light hand. Obviously when you're powdering, it picks up a lot of powder and you have to just dust it all off. So yeah, I have been really loving this, but I do tend to just use it for underneath the eyes. Products that I've been hating, if you watch my review on this video, on this product, this collection in general, no. This is the Revolution Coverline Lipstick Duo. It is disgusting, it absolutely stinks, and I cannot wait to get rid of it. It will be going in the bin after this video because I really wouldn't give it to anyone, because it will literally make your eyes water how badly this smells. Yeah, and it's just not a very good formula at all. This cracked within about 10 minutes. This was drying and bitty and just, but I can't put it on my lips because the smell then goes up my nose, and it is absolutely disgusting. Like, it's so overpowering. So yeah, it's not really, it's gotta go. This one is actually a surprising one. So I was reading through my bag the other day and I was thinking, oh, I want to try a different concealer, and I found one at the bottom of the bag, and I was like, you know what, I haven't used this one in such a long time. It's a Revolution Pro full coverage, full cover camouflage concealer, and I think it was in like a gift set like type thing. Now this bad boy is thick. Like, I'm just going to show you. That is, it's thick, very thick. And I was like, oh my god, this is going to be horrible, 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 horrible. And then I blended it out, and actually it went really creamy, and it actually blended out really easy. I was really surprised. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I've not got it on today. But no, I was really impressed because I thought that's going to thick. It's not going to, you know, it's not going to blend out or anything like that, but I was really, really surprised. And even when I set it with powder, it didn't make my eyes look cakey to say how thick the consistency is. Yeah, I'm going to definitely keep using that as like just an everyday concealer. I was really pleasantly surprised. Next up, let's carry on with Revolution for the moment. This is the IRL Filter Foundation in the shade F2. I actually do like this. I actually really, really do. It's not as long lasting. It's not, definitely not. It's breathable. Is it 16 hours? Oil free. Oh yeah, 16 hour wear. No, it's not. It's about 5 to be max. And I do have to mix. I don't know what they do with their shade range, but this is just, well, it's far too light. Like, it's, I don't know, I'm normally an F2, but then I put this on and it's just way too light for me. So I normally mix it in with my Charlotte Tilbury that's a bit too dark, or my NARS that's a bit too dark. And yeah, so I have been reaching for it. To be fair, I do like it as just like an everyday foundation, like just to put on. But yeah, at the end of the day, it hasn't lasted all that well. So I wouldn't recommend it if you're wanting to wear it for 16 hours. But I wouldn't recommend wearing makeup for 16 hours. But you know, each to their own. Another foundation from the drugstore that I've actually been liking, and this seems to last a little bit longer than the IRL one, is the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Long Wear Finish Foundation. And I've really been enjoying this, actually, more than that one. This seems to be a little bit darker, if you can tell there. They're both glass bottles, and I think this might have been around about £5. Like, I'm not joking, it's dead cheap. And it's a good foundation. I'm leaning more or less towards matte foundations now the more I use them. You know, I'm not like getting any younger, so they do tend to sink into my lines anyway. I do have lines on my head and stuff like that. It's just age and it's just skin in general. So yeah, but I've been reaching for that for daily foundation. So I really like that. Next is the products I'm a little bit 50-50 about again. A lot of these are 50-50 to be quite honest. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This smells beautiful, and that is why I've probably been using it more than it actually does anything to my skin. It doesn't really smooth anything out. I can't tell. I've used many different foundations over the top of this. It does smell divine. But yeah, I don't really know what it's supposed to do, to be quite honest, so I do tend to use this, you know, to give myself a bit of a smoother base. It's not tacky or anything like that. It is quite hydrating, but it's just, I don't really know what it's supposed to do, to be quite honest, but I absolutely love the smell, so I do use it mainly for the smell. Please let me know down below if you've used it and you think it's absolutely amazing, because I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be doing. Next is the one that I love. Like, and I use this every single day. I'm trying not to use it every single day because I only have the 30ml tube and it's gonna run out and I don't want it to. But I'm gonna repurchase it anyway. And this is the Embryolisse Light Cream Concentrate. I'm not too sure even how to spell it, say it, but this is beautiful. You could wear this as a moisturiser, you could wear it as a moisturising primer. I love it. Underneath any makeup, it's just stunning, and it just makes my skin like, I just love it. It's TikTok sold it to me, and yeah, I just love it. It's a good one. Let's talk about a fail now, and this is another concealer. This is the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection 16 Hour Wear. This concealer is absolutely goddamn awful. I mean, you think, wow, it's really nice. I like to leave my concealers for a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And then this just gets so stiff to move around. I know I have just done that, but like obviously you can't feel the texture of my skin right now, but compared to that one that's really smooth, which was that camouflage one, this one is just like, it's just horrendous. I can't leave it there for a minute to while I do like my other cream products, because then I cannot move it. It literally will not budge. um it's awful. It's just not a good concealer. It looks cakey. It sinks into every single line that I have. It makes my under eyes look about the age of 50, and I am not, by the way. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one at all, and I will be decluttering it now after this video. Products I've been loving, and this is the Bronze Blush Glow Face Palette from Beauty Bay. I've used this a lot, to be fair. I don't even think I've made a dent. I've really been liking this. This highlighter is just get a little bit of a shadow, tiny bit. If I'm just using it on an every day, if I was going out, I wouldn't use this highlighter. Although it does look, it can pull quite dark. I think you can kind of see how it's kind of shadowing, like that darkness is coming off. So on fair skin tones, it doesn't really suit me. The highlighter, the bronzer, again, I do have to go in with sorry, a lighter hand, just because a lot of cheaper bronzers, like drugstore bronzers, whatever you want to say, can pull a little bit orange on me. But if I go in with a light hand, if I tap my brush off, dust my brush off on my hand, it is beautiful. I can get it to work. It did take a little bit of learning the techniques and learning how this bronzer was going to perform on my skin. I am a fair skin tone, but no, it's a lovely bronzer. You just have to go in with such a light hand if you are fair to light, because it does still pull a bit warm, and it does still pull a little bit orangey. So yeah, just be aware of that if you do get this face palette. But other than that, it is stunning, and it's such an affordable face palette, and you literally can take this anywhere you want to go, and you've got a whole face palette. And to me, for a tenner, that is a bargain. Let's dive into products. A bit 50-50 about, to be quite honest, and this is the MAC Stack mascara. I have poked my eyes in, I've poked myself in the eyes with this brush that many times. This is a plastic wand. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's not groundbreaking. I did only get the mini, so I'm glad. But it's just so spiky. Like, I'm not sure a brush needs to be that spiky. Like, I have to seriously be careful when I use this, and like literally take my time, because 9 times out of 10 I poke myself in the eye, and it's very uncomfortable. So I'm on the fence. Mascara that I've actually been loving is a drugstore one. This is a W7 Flirty Eyes False Lashes. I've really been enjoying this mascara. It's really nice. It gives a nice little curl. Obviously it doesn't make your eyes look like false lashes do. My lashes are very non-existent. But this is a nice mascara. I definitely left it to clog up a little bit. This is also a plastic one, but it's just, can you see the bristles just aren't gonna, you know, take my eyeballs out compared to the MAC one. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that one. That's going to be sticking around for some time. A new thing to me, I use NYX Glitter Glue a lot, but I purchased the Pat McGrath Intensify stick, and I've really been liking this. I did only get it in the sale, and to be quite honest, I think I would only ever purchase it in the sale, because I think it's like £27 on its own, but I buy it when she has like a 30% sale off. Yeah, I don't think it's worth £27. I think you could spray your brush, to be quite honest, and it would work exactly the same. But it is really good if you fancy something bougier, and something if you're a bit fed up of NYX Glitter Glue. This isn't like a glue. It's a nice consistency. It's very smoothing on the eyes. It is nice. I do really recommend it if you fancy something a bit bougie. Coming back down now to drugstore, I have been absolutely loving these, and I cannot wait to get more colours in them. These are the She Glam liquid blushes. I have Float On and Love Cake. I'm wearing Love Cake today. Very beautiful. I can blend these out with a brush. I can blend them out with my finger. They're absolutely stunning. They don't mess about with my base makeup. And then I will 9 times out of 10 powder on top of them But yeah, you do have to build them up a little bit, but I like that. I like that. Being a fair skin tone, I want to build stuff up. I don't want to go in and have to tone it down, because it's a lot harder to tone down than it is to build up. So I really do like these. Currently a 5. Yeah, so the next product, I was using this a lot in October, and I mean a lot. And if you watch my rankings video of the eyeshadow palettes, I believe the palette came last but one, but the part of the collection that I loved, I only bought 2 things from the collection, but it was the Hocus Pocus 2 Soul Body highlighter. This is it, and it is absolute. It's really, really nice. Like, the case is like ridiculously hard to open. I'm not too sure if that's just me. Just let me open. It smells so nice, and it's like got this green reflect to it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using it now. I could use it over Christmas. It's green and Christmas, you know. But no, I really did enjoy this a lot over the Halloween. I used it a lot, to be quite honest, and it's just so cute. And this was the one thing, the palette was crap, but I did enjoy the highlighter. Next, I think all of these products now I do love. Next is the NARS cream. I can't put this down. I do have to tear myself away to use other products. This is in the shade Laguna 01. This is stunning. I have made a hefty dent. I don't know if you can tell yet. I've made a hefty dent in that already. I absolutely love this. It blends out seamlessly. Yeah, I use this a lot. It's my favourite cream bronzer of all time, and I will definitely repurchase, because I will be very, very sad when that runs out. Products that I'm 50-50 about is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. I don't really find this very luminous-y, and it shears out. Like, I said I like a product to be buildable, but this is like, it's not very buildable. Doesn't smell of anything. I have mine in the shade, I have absolutely no idea. I know that people said that they're on the side. I don't know what the shade name is of this. But no, it's just not my favourite formula. I find it quite sticky, quite hard to move around. You can't really go in with a brush, because obviously it's a putty. It is best to apply with your finger, but just find it really, I find it really stiff. I mean, if you could, like, what is that? That's like barely there. Like, I'm constantly going in. I mean, just get a little bit, but no, once I've powdered down and stuff, you literally, you can't even see it. It's a bit pointless, to be quite honest, but it's okay. It's just not my favourite product. Again, 50-50 a little bit about this product. This is the Sigma Soft Focused setting powder. I didn't like this when I first had it at all. I thought it was awful, and then the more I used it, the more I kind of got to know how to use it, different things like that. Definitely, if you apply this to your face, use it with a brush. I used mine with the powder puff, and it looked like my face had aged about 10 years. So I didn't like it. I hate the fact, if I open this and show you, that there is no like seal. So now all of the powder is literally stuck at the top. So it has to be stood up, else when I open it, everything just like falls out. So I don't really like how it's packaged. I have used it quite a lot though, to be fair. I do know I figured out how to use it. It's okay under my eyes. It's not my favourite under my eyes, but I do actually like it on my face. And I definitely would recommend using it with a brush. Okay, now I'm going to talk about this product, and there is a lot of things going around the internet about this product at the moment, and this product with Makeup Revolution stealing their ideas. I'm not really going to get into all that, because to be quite honest, I'm not really that bothered. I think it's a little bit silly, to be quite honest, in my personal humble opinion. but I really love this product. I bought this on a whim, and then Makeup Revolution came out with their dupe and it all kicked off, and I think Makeup Revolution have stopped selling the dupe now, but I believe they're still actually going on about it, and I'm like, just get over it. Just get over it. Okay, so this is the Pink Honey Brow Wax. I really like the smell of it. I've used it a lot. I use it like a lot. If it can be a little bit too much sometimes, if that makes sense. It can be a little bit, if I'm wearing it for a long time in the day, like I feel like my eyebrows feel a little bit hard today. I've just got like the NYX one in, and I like that just for a daily basis. This is great for a night out. I wouldn't recommend wearing it all day because I just feel like your eyebrows feel like you've had like Botox or something in them. So yeah, obviously the dupe version was the fact that this had a hole in, and so did Revolution. It's just a hole. It's literally, it's a hole. I can literally go out and buy a brow wax and create my own damn hole. I really just I don't get it, to be quite honest. Like, the whole problem with the hole, like, it's a hole. But we're not here to talk about that. I do think that Pink Honey should put their ingredients on. They don't put any ingredients on the packaging. I think that is really bad. It's okay for me. I'm not obviously allergic to it or anything like that. I don't have sensitive skin normally to products. But if I did have a reaction to this, I wouldn't know what the hell it was. Like, I couldn't, because I don't know what's in it. So, do you know what I mean? So, for people that do suffer with sensitive skin and can't use certain products, you know, you wouldn't go to a restaurant and not have the allergies written in bold. So, the ingredients should be there. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's my only issues. Other than that, I do like it. So, my last one, again, didn't like this when I first got it. Now I absolutely love it, and I have to pull myself away from using it because, yeah, it's going down. And this is the Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist Seal and Set Mist. I really love this. It's so fine. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I love the smell of it. It has rose water in it. It's so refreshing. Would I say it gives me a glow? Probably not. But it holds my makeup in place, and that is what I want. I don't really see that it has any glow, but I like the fact that it has hyaluronic acid in it and niacinamide. I like those kind of products on my face. So yeah, this is really good, and like I said, I've already used like quite a bit of it, so I do have to try and pull myself away from using that one because it's going down and I don't want it to. So I do have others that I'm trying to reach for at the moment, but that one is one of my favourites. So yeah, and that is everything. That is everything in my little tub today. That's just the brow wax rolling around. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you like to see these types of videos. If you do, let me know down below what you think. What are your favourite products that you've been loving through the month of October? Is there anything that I need to try through November? Would you agree with some of these products that I've liked and disliked? Would you say, you know, it's okay, we can disagree? If you've hated something and I've loved it, if I've loved it and you've hated it, it's all good, no worries. So yeah, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.